Hello, welcome to Do It Yourself with Wayne. Today, I'm going to show you how to do a shower head replacement. This is my shower head. The shower head's been leaking for a good while. Started dripping first off up in this area and then leaking really bad from here. So it's old. I've decided to just replace it rather than messing with it. And I purchased this Delta shower head, and this is what I'm going to be installing. And first off, I'd like to tell you a little bit about this shower head. It is a Delta. It has 6 different settings for different kinds of sprays and stuff. But it says here, installs in minutes, no tools required. Well, we'll see about that, but I hope it's true. So anyway, this is what we're going to do today. But first, I'd just like to say, DIY with Wayne is all about teaching you how to do things yourself to save you money. So if you're interested in saving money, subscribe to our channel, click like on our videos, share it with your friends, do those things, and we will help you save money by doing things yourself. All right, now let's proceed with replacing this shower head. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is remove the old shower head. And this is the part I'm really unsure about this no tools required thing that it states on the instructions for the new shower head. And you probably don't need tools to install the new one, but it's a very good chance you will need tools to remove the old one. A pair of pliers like this would probably work well. If you got channel locks or vice grips or something, that would probably work too. But these thread right up here, there's threads right there. And I know this one is loose enough that I can loosen it by hand, but in all likelihood, if yours is old, you're going to need some kind of pliers in order to grip right here to turn this thing to get it to unscrew. So just be aware of that before you start. You're going to need some kind of pliers in all likelihood just to remove the old one. So let's take this one off. Like I said, I've already got this one loose, so I know I can go ahead and unscrew it. And of course I just got a little bit wet, but sometimes that happens. But these are just threaded here. The new one just threads on there. So now I'm going to get the new one out of the package. We're going to see what the instructions say, and we're going to install it. Now at this point, I've got my shower head out of the package. I've read the instructions. They're really pretty simple. But the no tools required thing, it recommends that you put Teflon tape on these threads before you install the new shower head. Well, it didn't send Teflon tape, so that's something else that you may want to try and get ahead of time. I don't think you really have to do this, but the instructions do recommend it. I've got some Teflon tape, so now I'm going to reposition the camera. I'm going to zoom in on this, and I'm going to show you how to install your Teflon tape. Now, before installing your Teflon tape, make sure all your threads here are good and clean. You may have old Teflon tape on there. You may have some old pipe dope on there. You may have mineral deposits if you happen to have hard water or something of that nature. But you need to make sure all these threads are good and clean before you start. Now when you start with your Teflon tape, the Teflon tape can be a little bit aggravating to get started. Just put it on there. And typically what will happen if you're not careful, it'll do that. So put it on there, pull it kind of snug, and once you get that first wrap where it's over itself a little bit, you know, like it is right here, at that point it'll generally stay there without slipping off on you. Doesn't mean it won't slip off, but it's better about staying. Go all the way around, at least 3 times. 4's okay. I think that's 4 times there. Typically you could just hold your spool like I am with my fingers here, your thumb right there at the end of the tape. You just pull and break it loose. That's typically how you would install it. And make sure your tape doesn't extend past the end of the pipe. If the tape extends past the end of the pipe, pieces of it can get inside. It will eventually come off. It may work and clog your shower head or whatever. But always make sure your Teflon tape doesn't extend past the end of the pipe. And that's how you install your Teflon tape. Now we're ready to install the shower head, and like I said earlier, you turn it clockwise as you're looking at the end of the pipe. So you just do this. Now inside here there is a rubber washer that helps to seal things, but what they say is just hand tighten. Don't use any kind of tool to tighten it. Just screw it on there, hand tight. And a lot of them, there's a pivot point here like a ball joint. So you'll get to a point that the shower head is turning, and like right there it is, but this part here that has the threads is not turning. So you might want to put your hand there and see if you can tighten that up a little bit more. But like I said, just hand tight, and there you go. That gets your shower head installed. And now we'll turn the water on and see how it works. Now at this point, let's test our shower head. This particular shower head has 6 different settings. This is the one that is as close to off as it comes. The instruction says they can't have it where it actually turns completely off, some federal rule or something, but anyway, that's that setting. Then the little knob here you can turn. There's one setting. There's one. There's one. There's another one. Got a little bit of pulsating there in the middle. And then the last one, you got your good pulsating massager. So there you have it. Replacing a shower head is just that easy. The instructions on the box for the new shower head says you can do it in about 5 minutes. Obviously it took me a lot longer. That was showing you, in detail. But 5 or 10 minutes you should be able to replace this. The biggest problem you may have would be getting the old one off here. And if you wanted to install one of the shower heads that has the handheld thing with the hose that hangs down, basically they install the same way. The handheld shower heads, basically everything is contained within the parts that you get, and the only real connection is this one right here, which is the same as when you put this shower head on. So if you've got the handheld shower wand and stuff that you want to install, it basically installs the same way. So anyway, just again, I'd like to say I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to our channel and click like on our video, share it with your friends, things of that nature. And I'd just like to say thank you for visiting Do It Yourself with Wayne, and we hope you have a great day.